Hey guys, and welcome back, man. Here we are, it's Wednesday, and you know that means it's time for another midweek motivation and advice video. Today, you guys saw the title. We're talking about living simply, right? The power of living simply and how that can be extraordinarily rewarding in your life, right? A lot of us get caught up in keeping up with the Joneses and things like that, which can cause a lot of anxiety and fear and all kinds of things, because as we try to attain more and more and more in life, as we've been taught to do, it shackles us, right? It ties us to jobs that may suck. It ties us to situations and relationships that may not be very healthy to us, right? Which is all horrible stuff, right? So there's a lot of power in living simply. And you guys know that over the last few years, as I've been doing this weight loss, not only have I been trying to lose a ton of weight, but I've also been trying to pare my life down and live simply, right? For those of you that have been following me for any length of time, you'll know that at one point in time, I owned houses. I had a 4,500 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, little McMansion that was everything that you could possibly think it should be from the outside, right? However, it shackled me to a job I hated, to relationships I learned to resent, to things that just overall were not healthy to me from a mental or physical standpoint, right? And as I started to shed those things and everything, the weight started to come off, overall I found that I just was a happier person, right? So there's a lot of power in paring your life down to the bare minimum essentials that you need to live comfortably, right? And it's super rewarding and self-reinforcing, because as you're doing those things, right, you start to realize that you don't need as much as you thought you did, right? I live in 600 square feet right now. Now, I will say, as you're listening to this video, I am moving. I'm moving to a place that's a bit bigger. It's about 1,300 square feet, right? And there's reasons for that. And I'll talk about those in subsequent videos as we get to that point, right? And it's all good stuff. But there's reasons why things are happening like that for me. But the essentials is still true, right? Living with the bare minimum that you need allows me to have larger freedom of choice, right? Allows me to do things and not be tied to jobs I don't want to be tied to, or people I don't want to be tied to, relationships I don't want to be tied to, which mentally allows me to have a lot more focus and effort on the things I do care about, like health and fitness and the people in my life that I care about, which is really what it boils down to. I've found that tends to lead to a happier me, and probably tends to lead to a happier you too, man. And the thing is, it does take a lot of change. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of change to do these things, right? A lot of life changes, right? But you cannot allow yourself to be afraid of that change. The fear of change will cripple you, right? And you have to learn how to ebb and flow with the things that life throws at you, because the problem is, if you're very rigid, very stubborn about things, right? It's not gonna end well for you, right? Because life will break you if you cannot bend and ebb and flow as the ups and downs come, right? There's an old saying, right? You have to bend, not break, right? A tree that cannot bend will snap in heavy wind, right? You have to be like that. You have to ebb and flow with life, man. And the easiest way to do that is to be agile, to be light, to not have a bunch of stuff weighing you down, because then as life circumstances come up, you can change course as necessary, right? And it does become very freeing. It becomes like almost an addiction. So I find that living as simply as possible is really one of the keys to overall long-term happiness, and certainly to your overall mental health, which then translates to your physical health. So live simply, guys. Try it, man. Just start cutting a few things out, man. You'll see. It gets to be very addicting. Anyway, that's it for today. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, man. Let me know what's going on with you guys. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.